Breaking news, Jay-Z, yes, Jay-Z drugged and raped a 13-year-old girl allegedly with P. Diddy and one more person, a celebrity A. Who was that other celebrity? It's a female. Could it be J-Lo? Can it be Beyonce? Can it be Mary J. Blige? Or even Aaliyah? Who is it? Who knows? But you're going to find out right here at Barry Charles News. Yes, that video is going to come out tomorrow. We're going to talk about J-Lo, Beyonce, and the likes, which female it could potentially be. But in today's episode, we're going to talk about the bombshell Jay-Z video that come out overnight that Jay-Z is part of the P. Diddler, yes, the clan, allegedly. So Jay-Z, is this going to be beginning of the end? Let's roll the tape.
And we do have some breaking news that we want to bring to you. Are learning that Jay-Z is accused of raping a 13-year-old girl. That is new in the Diddy lawsuit. Is being accused of raping a minor along with Diddy at a MTV VMAs after party back in 2000.
In a civil lawsuit initially filed against Sean Diddy Combs, the two stars now accused of raping a 13-year-old girl at an after party decades ago.
Jay-Z, say my name, say my name. Just kidding, folks. But absolutely, when we go through this video, that's what Jay-Z would have been hoping this girl was saying, but absolute disgusting what has happened out there. Welcome to the channel. If this is the first time you've been to the channel, remember to like and subscribe. But Jay-Z, has he been kicked to the curb? Is he the big fish in this frying pan? Or are we going all the way up the pyramid, all the way to the top? Who's involved? Are we going to people that have rested their souls, like the MJs and the Quincy Jones of this world, to the likes of Clive Davis, and up the scale we go, all the way up to the president? Yes, absolutely. It could be the Trump or Obama, allegedly. This is all allegedly, but other people that could potentially be involved: Leonardo DiCaprio, Ashton Kutcher, Charlie Sheen, and Kevin Hart, and the list just goes on and on and on and on. And by the end of 2025, all lies will be exposed, as Cat Williams said initially. Well, yes, obviously, who is the female on the celebrity thing? Absolutely scandalous. Absolutely scandalous what happened there. I'm not sure what's happened there. But just if we get back to Diddy and Jay-Z. So this allegement, there's these two drugged and raped this 13-year-old, the 2000 VMAs. Well, if you thought it wasn't going to get more crazy, let's go through the transcript right now, right here on Barry Charles News, and see what was written by Busby, yes, the lawyer of the plaintiff.
Lawsuit and the subsequent settlement seem to open the floodgate to file civil lawsuits against Combs. More than a dozen have been filed, including one by a Jane Doe in October. At the time the suit was filed, Combs was the main defendant, and two other celebrities were listed as Celebrity A and Celebrity B. Celebrity A was a woman. Now attorney Tony Busby, after some legal back and forth with a demand letter and dueling lawsuits, says Celebrity A is Jay-Z, whose legal name is Sean Carter. The suit begins. Defendant Sean Combs, aka P. Diddy, along with his longtime friend and collaborator Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, drugged and raped a 13-year-old girl at an after-party following the 2000 Video Music Awards. Another celebrity stood by and watched as Combs and Carter took turns assaulting the minor. Many others were present at the after-party, but did nothing to stop the assault. The plaintiff says she was 13 at the time in January of 2000, when she said she went to the MTV Video Music Awards at Radio City Music Hall. She didn't have a ticket, so she approached limo drivers who were parked outside, hoping to get in. The lawsuit says one of the limousine drivers she spoke to claimed to work for defendant Combs. The driver told her that Combs liked younger girls and said that she fit what Diddy was looking for. And while not allowing her into the awards, the driver invited her to an after-party. The driver stated that he had to drive Combs and others to the after-party first, but instructed plaintiff to return to his location after the event and that he pick her up after and take her to the after party, particularly for Jennifer Lopez, who was at the awards show with her then boyfriend, Sean Combs. They were a hot couple back then, and Lopez won the VMA for Best Dance Video. She claims that night, outside of Radio City Music Hall, she got into a limo with someone affiliated with Sean Combs. That suit says, after approximately 20 minutes, plaintiff arrived at a large white house with a gate U-shaped driveway. Once inside, two men asked plaintiff to sign a non-disclosure agreement, informing her that she could not discuss what happened at the after-party. She gave them her name and signed the form, but did not receive a copy. Building, plaintiff recognized many celebrities as she entered what appeared to be a large living room or containing a large crowd. Plaintiff attempted to mingle in the crowd and talk to several of the celebrities that she recognized and whom she wanted to see at the VMAs. Waitstaff circulated throughout the room, carrying trays of drinks, and loud music played throughout the venue. Plaintiff observed widespread drug use, including marijuana and cocaine. After attempting to talk to numerous celebrities, plaintiff accepted a drink from one of the waitresses, circulating the crowd. The drink was a reddish-yellow mixture that tasted like orange juice, cranberry juice, and something bitter. After drinking just a portion of that drink, plaintiff began to feel woozy and lightheaded, making her need to lie down. A photograph of an actual exemplar container used by Combs and/or his agents/employees to insert GHB into alcoholic drinks is seen below, and these are the photos included in the lawsuit. Claims contain drugs at the party.
Drugs at the party? Jay-Z, you've just entered diddler territory. Yes, apparently, according to this lawsuit, drugs were involved to get her tipsy and get her ready for the JJ action that was about to come. Absolute disgusting, despicable things happen according to this transcript. Well, all I want to say is, if you don't like sexual violence, this part of the video you don't want to hear. Otherwise, let's get to it. Let's roll the tape of what happened according to the transcript.
The suit states, soon after, Combs entered the room along with defendant Carter and a female celebrity, Celebrity B. Plaintiff immediately recognized all three celebrities. Combs aggressively approached plaintiff with a crazed look in his eyes, grabbed her, and said, "You are ready to party." Combs then threw plaintiff toward a wall, causing plaintiff to fall. Plaintiff got up and stumbled, at which point Combs grabbed her again and threw her on the bed. At that point, Carter began removing plaintiff's clothes as she grew more and more disoriented. Plaintiff was held down by Carter as he vaginally raped her, while Combs and Celebrity B watched. After Carter was finished, he stepped back toward the wall. Combs then stepped forward and vaginally raped plaintiff while Carter and Celebrity B watched. Combs then knocked plaintiff down and attempted to force plaintiff to perform oral sex on him. She fought back, standing up quickly and punching out at the same time, hitting Combs in the neck. Taken aback, Combs stopped his attempt.
Sean Combs, P. Diddy, froze her up against the wall, trying to knock her out, allegedly. There's no doubt in my mind that was what the guy was. So she was absolutely zonked out as these two guys repeatedly raped her. Disgusting, disgusting, disgusting. And this other female celebrity should be locked up and thrown away the key with them. But just on, if I'm being devil's advocate and looking at the opposite side of this, did she look like she was 13? Could she be more of upper age? It doesn't excuse this despicable act at all, but this could have been consensual. If you're saying these allegations are not true or are true, but there was no drugs involved, she chose to be a part of this. But at the end of the day, she was underage. She's a minor. It's a felony. Yes, folks. Drugs is not if drugs are involved, this is absolutely disgusting. But yes, out of the affidavit, basically what it said is that P. Diddy put her on the bed, probably forcibly holding her down as JC is taking off her clothes, and then JC gets to go bang bang, and then P. Diddy goes in for bang bang, and then he wants a fellatio. He's denied a fellatio. P. Diddy goes, what, in his mind, and says, no, let's stop this right here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And yes, there's a celebrity woman in the background watching this all unfold. I'm going to assume, who knows, I can't assume, it could be anybody, but we are going to talk about that video tomorrow. So remember to like and subscribe to the channel so you get this video tomorrow, which we'll talk about the potential female subjects in this case. But yes, this craziness, absolutely, to be forced on someone, it's just despicable if this is all true. But the fact that the starters, of the three people in the room, to allow this to happen and the female to not stop it, I know you can argue the female could have been scared and all that stuff, but she could have gone out of the room and found someone else. Maybe she was scared that she was going to get killed, who knows. It's absolutely sadness, despicable that this stuff happened, but there's got to be other people involved. The bodyguards have got to know, or they know that people going in the room for things to allow this to happen. Disgusting. Other celebrities would have been there, would have seen this young girl going into the room with these guys. It's very sad, very sad. What should happen if if this is proven to be true? Well, you obviously put them in, throw away the key, or you get out the firing range, get out all the people and go boom, 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 execution style, just like back in the days of the cowboys. Yes. There's no need for this rubbish in this world. And if this is what the world is, wow, it's craziness. But let's let these guys rebuttal. Yes, Sean Combs and Jay-Z took to Twitter to give them an explanation, or through their lawyers, on what they believe about this case, and I will talk about it shortly.
Combs and his legal team said in a statement, this amended complaint and the recent extortion lawsuit against Mr. Busby exposes his barrage of lawsuits against Mr. Combs for what they are: shameless publicity stunts designed to extract payments from celebrities who fear having lies spread about them, just as lies have been spread about Mr. Combs. As his legal team has said before, Mr. Combs has full confidence in facts and the integrity of the judicial process. In court, the truth will prevail that Mr. Combs never sexually assaulted or trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir, it had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case.
This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these types of theatrics. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity.
These people are sick. And more importantly, he didn't even mention Diddy at all. He's still not mentioning Diddy. He's being accused of committing a crime with Diddy, and he's still not mentioning Diddy.
Wow, 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 my friends. This continues to get juicier, juicier, juicier. Yes, Combs is going to say that he's innocent of all these allegations, the rapes, the sex trafficking, everything. The truth will set you free, my brother. JC is not sticking up for Diddy at all in these videos. As you saw there with Jaguar White having her spiel. But yeah, what does the future hold for JC? What does it hold for him? Should he be locked up with P. Diddy? I think so. But this has been happening for a very, very long time. And the countless celebrities involved in this situation is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. What do I actually think of the allegations myself? Do I think this actually occurred? Well, it's probably somewhere in between. But I think the proof is in the pudding that Diddy was doing stuff. The minors thing is going to be the one to prove. If they prove it was minors, absolutely disgusting. That's the question mark. Are these? But if I look at the situation with Diddy, for example, you've got Bieber, Usher, and I'm sure countless others, if they come out and say it, this will be an absolute snowstorm. But are they part of the situation? Is Usher part of P. Diddy's situation and he got groomed Justin Bieber to be with Diddy? Or was he part of the accident? Was Usher involved with Justin Bieber? Like, this is all the stuff, repetitive action, and it goes higher up the chain, like Clive Davidson likes allegedly, put it all out there, folks, allegedly. But if it is true, it's absolute madness out there. It's really an interesting one out there. I'm gonna go with it's true, but we will find out eventually. If you're believing what JC is saying, make it a criminal case. For what I can gather is, I don't think he knows that they don't have a criminal case because there's no evidence. I believe that's what it is, unless there's a video out there. But I think, again, if you do not do any of the testing after it happens, you're not going to have it. So it's going to be hearsay stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. So I don't know if they got any evidence, if they actually got a video. If they got a video or a photo, wow, they could really bounce this one off the ceiling. Well, anyway, that is the Barry Charles news for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this video. In the next video, we're going to talk about celebrity A. Who was it, potentially? Or is it someone unbeknown at all to... Well, obviously, we're going to know who the celebrity is in time, but who it could potentially be. But anyway, I hope you liked this video with JC being part of this case now with P. Diddy. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will return with another video very, very soon.